Confectionery and sweets have a long history in Austrian culture, especially here in Salzburg. They are an important cultural aspect of daily life and special celebrations. We went out into the community and spoke with locals and subject experts about the confectionery culture and what it means to them.
My name is Martin Fürst and I'm the owner of this business here, the Café Konditorei Fürst. So Salzburg is in the middle of many influences. We had many cakes with like an index and a history coming from the Habsburg, and this was a real high time for cakes. And the confectionery gets more and more important. It's a European thing also. You find it in Switzerland, in Belgium, in France, of course also in Austria. But history-wise, Austria is maybe the most known country for cakes and warm desserts like the Salzburger Nockerl, apple strudel, and things like that. It's a really deep tradition. The Viennese coffee shops and the what we call Café Konditorei, with more or less coffee, but first of all the cakes and the confectionery. So
there are two very old confectionaries. It's Fürst and Tomaselli, and everybody knows them.
I'm born and raised in Salzburg, so I have only two I'm really in love with. So I was raised being with them, so maybe two. It's the Tomaselli, which is a really famous one, and it's the Café Fürst, which is on the other side. So this is the place where we all meet. I think the first time I've been there, I was really a baby, going there with my mother. People in Salzburg are always used to this kind of culture. It's like really a big tradition, from the birthday cake to the Mozartkugel.
He has a big part here, because we have many guests who came for over years, and they come with their children, and the children come with their children. So
we are a traditional family business. This is just the opposite of something like an iPhone. We like to keep the tradition. So that's the philosophy and the mindset behind our business.
Every party you do in your family, like Christmas or Easter, is always connected with sweets and cakes and things like that. So it always has been. I'm not such a sweet person. I don't like sweet that much, but my grandparents make really great ones. So they make Sachertorte, which is a Viennese cake. So it's a chocolate and jam cake covered with chocolate.
It's very important because I learned it by myself. I learned pastry, and now I work here at this confectionery by Fürst, where we produce the original Mozart chocolates. It is the most popular is the Mozart chocolate.
Of course, our original Salzburger Mozartkugel, which was invented by my great-great-grandfather Paul Fürst, who invented it in the year of 1890, just here where we are sitting. Local Salzburgers eat also a Mozartkugel, but of course, when you know it, you eat the special one and the freshly made one. Mm-hmm. And also when you use it as a gift, if you travel somewhere or meet friends or whatever, you buy this because it's a special thing.
We cannot really change it, because the people come and say, why you don't have this what I get over years. So we have some things who change a little bit, but not really many, because the people ask for exactly the things.
Yeah, it's changing. The people think it's better to have less of something, but with a higher quality. We have an original recipe, and we produce always the same way and try to keep this. And that's the idea behind. We don't want to change this. So it's good to have something special and something different.
you.